It is here that my story begins.
Hai guys, Come Deliverance ya guys. Mulai game baru, new game. Hardcore? No, easy. Normal mode. Horse. Udah pernah guys. Hmm. Abad 15 guys. Gambarnya cakep. Itu kerajaannya, kehidupan rakyat di sekitarnya. Sepi ya guys, nggak ada gedung pencakar langit guys. Oh, dari segi grafik bagus lah ya ini ya, bagus guys, grafiknya bagus. Wow, berapa nanti ya, berapa giga ini game? Grafik kotanya, wih. Ini si mamang siapa ini? Bertani guys, mantap.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Ekspresi mukanya oke ya, nggak datar ya, berekspresi gitu, bagus. Mudah-mudahan akan menjadi game yang bagus. Lihat,
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good.
nggak datar mukanya, berekspresi tetap.
Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour?
Jam segini katanya masih tidur guys.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Mabok. Anaknya suka mabok.
Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Masih tidur guys anaknya, udah gede ini anaknya.
Henry, get up now. There's work to be done.
Tidur
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's
ini kan
this?
tablenya ini kan. Dia tidur di table.
Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Aduh, jagoan dia cuy, berantem pedang ya. Zaman dulu berantemnya langsung pakai pedang ya. Yang sekarang juga sama sih, tapi keroyokan ya.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
We had cat chatting in the tavern. I was walking in the porch. I was dancing. I was with Bianca. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character default characteristic. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry, all characteristics can be further developed without any limitation. Oh, mantap. Working? Ayo, kita lihat. Strength. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last? Aduh, terus gimana ya? Sama cewek? Joget? Atau ngobrol di tavern? Atau bekerja di porch? Aku nggak tahu dia ngapain semalam guys. Makanya aku nggak bisa jawab ini. Sama cewek? Aduh. Kayaknya aku syuting di tavern aja.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Why would I be interested?
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong, I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
What the perfect connection?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me, let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
On the table, where is the table? This is. Boleh aku ambil? Wow, sangat-sangat susah sekali. Udah makan. Aku mau ambil ini. Apel. Ambil lagi. Ini amat ya. Sumpah dah. Halo. Iya. Ambil. Full. Apa harus pencet? Ngomong apa guys ya? Ambil. Oh, kirap. Pusing kali. Apa ini? Bisa ambil berbagai. Yalah. Biarkan saja. Keluar. Wah, lumayan gini amat ya guys. Ada kulkas guys. Open. Apa di sini? Apa lagi guys? Apa? Apa? Gitu. Tutup lagi bisa nggak? Rush. Yes. Apa ini? Makanan lagi? Oh, ini tempat-tempat makan guys. Talk to mother.
What is it, my boy? Take care.
Udah semua. Sekarang kemana? Apakah aku bisa kesini guys? Oh, muter doang ini. Go to father katanya. Tuh, benteng guys. Jadi dia ada lubang-lubangnya buat memanah. Oke. Benteng guys ini guys. Siapa ini? Villager. Ini kastilnya. Oh, strategis sekali rumah kamu di dalam ini ya. Oh, dia di dalam ini guys. Di dalam. Jadi ada apa namanya? Ada barikadnya, ada di sana di luar ada tuh. Satu dikelilingi juga, terus di sini dikelilingi. Terus ini jadi ada 3. Ini kita ke ayah. Bapak.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Ah. Next page. Speech, charisma, strange. Oke. Sepertinya ribet sekali nih, your money. The amount you have to pay. Next page. Cuma itu doang. Head to the something.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money.
Bener.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a
Kunesh.
hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago.
Kunesh.
Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Berarti pertama-tama aku harus bisa tandai kah ini? jalan-jalan guys. Di luar. Tadi rumahnya di mana? Ini mamanya mau kemana sih, Mah? Mah mau kemana, Mah? Ambil air lu, Mah.
God be with you.
Ada kata-kata lagi. Ini bukan? Ya, ini ya. Masuk aja. Woi. Emang boleh ya masuk-masuk nggak? Takut ini. Ada orang. Wah, ini dia. Kunes.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Been a pleasure.
R2. Loh.
Well landed! This won't take long. You had it coming, you. Your old man can fuck off too. One beating wasn't enough for you?
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail. One beating wasn't enough for you?
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
Gimana sih? Susah ya?
Welcome, Henry.
Aduh. Gue nggak dapet uang dong. Uangnya nggak dapet, mana bisa beli guys. Gue bilang bapak aja. Kepala gue. Pak, kepala aku bocor pak, sakit pak. Bapak. Gue bilangin bapak gue lo. Pak.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
When I asked Kunish to pay, he fought me instead.
That bastard. You don't look too bad, though. Did you get the better of him?
I'm fine, but he didn't give me the money.
Ah, it doesn't matter. I'll sort him out this evening. I've no time for him now.
But without Kunish's money, I can't buy those other things you wanted.
Here's coin for the charcoal and the ale. I'll get it back from that mongrel this evening.
God be with you, Henry.
Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Nggak beli. Ini apa? Ini rumah. Marketnya. Gimana marketnya? What this?
What was it I needed?
Mana yang jualan karpol guys?
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all.
Ini charcoal burner.
Greetings. Good luck then.
Baik.
See you later.
Kayak mana gue? Cek item. Oke guys, sampai sini dulu ya guys. Watching. Kita habis beli itu. Beneran ada nggak sih? Sumpah aku tuh pusing di sini. Charcoal. Belum dong. Nggak ada guys, aku belum beli. Aku datang ke sini ya kan. Aku mau beli dong. Rob. Trade. Call. Accept. Oke, udah ada di basket nih. Terus jangan 2, 1 aja. Satu aja. Dari basket nih ya. Cek basket. Ya. Nggak ada guys, nggak ada. Cheese apple, nggak ada. Gimana caranya? Aku mau beli, ini beli 1 buy, ada di basket, di keranjang. Aku cek dong keranjangnya. Karkol. Udah ada belum sih? Bolak balik ini mah. Ya ampun. Henry, aku pusing mainin kamu Henry. On the way aja udah teh.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzik?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
Belum cuy. Soalnya gue kagak ngerti guys cara belinya. Yaelah. Aduh, bego gue. Kapan pinternya sih main game? Lari. Stamina turun. Gue mau ambil aja lah. Nyuri nih. Mau beli doang susah. Ini caranya aku mau beli nih. Cekrek. L2 R2. Bayar. Beli itu basket kan. Close the deal dong.
let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Nawar cuy. Haggling. Ya ampun, itu aku originalnya segitu. Tawaran. Udahlah.
That's a sum I can live with.
Suruh beli 10, boys. Biar lagi. Basket. Jadi ya.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
Ayo mainkan. Empat.
What do you say to this?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal.
God be with you, Henry.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Nah, itu caranya. Oke. Aku mati sekarang. Terus aku mau kemana lagi? Go to sword fighting lesson. No, jangan dulu. Aku beli ale dulu. Ale in the tavern. Yang ke sini kan.
You can't be serious, Dodge. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts, traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
of Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things.
We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Milih lagi gue, jangan. Tuh. Lakuin ya guys. Lakuin pasti seru.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
That's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you pass a good chance like this?
Ini tahun. Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire? I've only got 2 hands. Certainly. Look at you, lover boy.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Good luck then.
Apa lagi nih?
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Hey.
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Oh, kayak gini kondisinya. Oke lah. Kenapa ini? Darah gue makin banyak. Apa sih? Pandangan gue gitu loh cuy. Jadi merah gini cuy. Oh, ini darah kali ya. Coba aku makan. Gimana caranya makan guys? Makan apel. It. Pak. Pak. Waduh, beneran luka gue parah kali ya.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Actually, there's one thing I forgot. Just give me a moment.
Get a move on. We have to finish the sword today.
Hah, apalagi sih? Kira udah semua. Astaga, gue bolak-balik guys. Apalagi? Fighting lesson. Kesini. Pick up. Ya ampun. Henry kalau masih muda tapi udah lupa gitu. Udah kan? Janek.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Orang dulu gini kali ya, hiburan itu ketemu di tavern gitu ya, ngobrol-ngobrol, minum gitu ya. Yang kerja. Udah ini sorry ya. Balik.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Apa lagi?
I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or you want to look a fool in front of Sir Radzig?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
Apa lagi, guys? Ini apa? Go to mother, self up to you. Aku harus pergi ke tempat. Makan.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Astaga, itu datang ke emaknya, Ma, aku berdarah, Ma. Udah sekarang udah nggak berdarah. Pantesan layar gue merah. Udah yuk, belajar itu dulu, belajar berantem dulu. Saya sama preman gue digebukin. Mari kita belajar dulu. Mari.
I'd be with you, Henry.
Sudah.
Hail to the hero. Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
That's right.
Looking like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Kemana, Master? Ikutin kamu.
Huh? Hey?
Oh, di lock ya?
What the? Hey.
Ini combat arena.
Whoa. So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Nggak bisa, gue justru tadi kalah.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
R2.
Very good. Not bad. Again. Good. Once again. Good. Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. Very good. Very good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you change your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Nice. Fine.
Kamu hebat sekali.
Good. All right, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work.
Lagi
The
berantem.
main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Ya, aku lagi belajar berantem. Latihan. Terus sekarang mau ke papa. Papa, aku udah dapet ini batu baranya. Pak, di masih rumahku. Rumah aku masuk sini. Apa aku nggak bisa pulang? Nah, coba naik tangga sekarang aku bisa naik tangga. Itu rumah aku. Nah, ini papaku nih lagi bikin pedang. Pak, aku udah selesai pak nih pak. Pak.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
Suruh beli lagi bir. Aku kecapean lagi dong. Don't let it get warm. Waduh, jangan lama-lama berarti gue. Ini pengennya bir dingin guys. Bapak, kamu gak boleh minum bir pak. Bir haram. Aku lari. Hey, Bianca, aku mau beli sesuatu Bianca. Beli bir lagi Bianca.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for father.
You want me to get it for you?
Right, and a smile from you.
God be with you.
Dianterin ke rumah? Oh enggak, kalian dianterin ke
It's
rumah.
on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer. But when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today.
Progresnya tuh dikit banget ya guys, kita main ini guys. Ya ampun. Ini belajar, ini kita lagi belajar nih. Bukan kita sih, gue ya guys. Kalian pasti pada pinter semua. Enak banget sih ini, slow pace banget. Jadi kayak yang apa ya, santai gitu. Ada santai, ada tegang, ada liar. Mau beli aja harus nawar-nawar. Lukanya kepukul, lukanya harus disembuhin. Ini nggak bisa nyembuhin luka sendiri, jadi harus ke ibunya minta tolong, dibalutin. Keren sih, keren. Birnya kalau kita kelamaan nggak balik lagi ke bapaknya, birnya jadi nggak dingin, berarti kan esnya ada waktu untuk mencair. Hebat sih ini guys, detail ya pak.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have.
Charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
Dah.
Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us.
Bikin pedang guys.
Look at that.
Lukanya sembuh.
That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, This will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up on this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me.
It's a good game.
Trade to run.
Very good
German
game,
pays
guys.
well.
Lihat
Having my son in the pillory helps nothing and no
suara
one.
obrolannya, kemudian mimik mukanya. Oh, gerak-gerak tuh. Lihat mataku.
Do you understand?
Kamu mengerti.
Understand. Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish. So what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
Okay. Jangan pakai kekuatan, guys.
Furnace is ready. Right, we'll do the grip.
Coba ya.
I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Bakar, guys. Pedangnya. Oh, pedang. Oh, pakai tangan, guys.
Do it.
Awas kena. Ih, serem banget.
Good. Once more.
Pakai tangan kita ya, guys.
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Sigismund.
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Wow.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Go and get the nail. Where is the nail? Oh, di dalam living room. Aku harus cepat. Lalu untuk jangan biarkan wanita itu menunggu terlalu lama. Mana sih? Bread roll. Ambil bread roll. Ih, malah duduk. Get up. Bos, cari apa bos? Go and get the nail for Teresa. Where is the nail? Lentil soup. Ini aku harus makan kan tadi tuh. Bread, apple. Ya ampun, perabotannya dikit amat. Emang ada living room di mana sih? Ini udah gudang. Kayu bakar. Cabbage, carrot. Where is the nail? Where is the nail? The nail. Carrot. Onion. Cabbage. Keju. Where's the nail? Father, nggak ada the nail, father. Tangga. Tanya ke Mak. Mama,
Henry,
where's the nail?
what do you need, son? Take care.
Katanya ada di living room. Aku pusing ini. Oh, aku kan tinggal nyari ini. Sini ternyata. Aku selalu lupa mengandalkan kompas itu loh. Padahal itu kompas sangat berarti sekali. Tutup kalau udah selesai. Gila, ini sedetail ini loh. Jangan-jangan ngangkat jemuran juga bisa, Bro. Teresa. Mending Teresa apa Bianca?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
Oh,
fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Iya. Teresa apa Bianca?
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Oi.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sassa.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Apa tuh?
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Perang kah? Waduh. Ada penyerangan, guys. Siapa ini? Si botak ini. Ngalahin gue deh. Banyak bet. Aduh, aku kirain akan tenang dan damai dengan Bianca, Teresa, dan Father Mother. Anjay, lihat. Kena nih. Oh enggak, teman-temannya selamat lah. Ada yang pakai jilbab ya.
Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Waduh, lihat. Wah. Ditendang. Oh. Untung gua nggak harus ngambil. Pukulin. Waduh. Kemana ini? Cepat katanya, cepat. Cepat.
Thank God. Get inside quick. We have to shut the gates. Get running, people. Come on.
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back. Get through the gates.
Oh my God. Wah, bapaknya cakap mantap cuy berantemnya. Dan nolongin emaknya. Gue takutnya yang menyebabkan bapaknya meninggal itu adalah nanti si Henry itu. Gara-garanya dia mau nolongin gitu. Wah, mati guys. Bapaknya disabet. Wah, ibunya mati, ibunya mati, bapaknya mati guys. Oh my god. Dan siapa di situ? Henry guys.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Lari dia balik.
Find a horse! Ride to Talberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Di sini dia. Wow. Wait a minute guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Aku ngeluarin motor dulu. Tugas negara guys. Sorry geng. Kita kemana ini? Lari. Run. Run for your life. Get a horse. Where is the horse? Ini dia. Jangan.
Kaupan värgöts anna rossabläs, veribond.
Ja. Ja.
Waduh. Lari.
Ja. 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 Ja.
Neck to the left.
Ja. Ja.
Eh.
Left.
Waduh. Lari, 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 lari.
Ja. 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 Ja.
Imelet lekte fart.
Ja. 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 Ja.
Tudod, hogy fog végződni?
A pokolban végzett. Ja. 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 Flee!
Gyere te, Jani!
Ja. Megöllek, te bűnös! Ja. 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 Ja.
Ah, gimana ini?
Véget tegenyú! Tudod, hogy fog végződni?
Terus lari.
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream.
Run for it!
Run for it.
Nah. Lari ya pokoknya. Gimana caranya gue ngeliat ke belakang ya? Gak usah lihat belakang lah, sana mah. Tadi kan gue salah, gara-gara lihat belakang. Orang-orang ini yang lari ini yang akan
Run for it.
jauh amat sih. Sumpah. Sampai mana aku dikejar? Ntar lagi mati gue. Oh, selamat gue. Oh, oh, nggak dibunuh ya? Guys. Kayak manusia biasa tambah super power, guys.
Someone give him a drink and bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Rambut pingsan. Pingsan, guys.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad.
Oh.
The arrow missed the bone.
Yeah.
You only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
Udah dibandage ya.
There you go. As good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Panas cuy.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry.
Henry.
Son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
No.
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Wow. Lari guys, jangan sampai masuk ke selokan, ya kan? Lu pikir kuda lu bisa lompat dari selokan itu ke jalan lain? Enggak kan? Akhirnya mati aja. Makan, istirahat. Aku harus makan dan istirahat. Makan guys. Aku punya apa ini? What is this? Apakah ini makanan? Katanya kan aku mau dikasih makan. Ya wait.
Something to eat.
Ya aku know, anak. Nggak ada guys, bisa di eat. Apa? Keju. Tiduran sini. Tidur sini. Gak mau deh guys. Ya, udah. Oh ini tempat tidurnya private area. Gue sih tidur sini. Oh enggak guys. Villager. What is this?
Hey, you've no business here. Clear off.
Oh, kamarnya dia guys.
Is something the matter?
Hey. What the?
Villager. Oh. What's the matter?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside. I can't understand why he'd waste his talent, but I'm sure he would. Suffered his own share of woes, but he's a generous man and a good one. We'll take care of you until... Ah, milady.
Hey.
You're fortunate our good Lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Lanjut.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Makan. Bang, makan, Bang.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Roast duck, pick up. Pick up. Roti, pick up. Pick up lagi. Yang nanti kamu perlukan. Pick up. Duck. Pick up. Pick up. Nanti perang kamu. Pas perang kamu perlu makan. Pick up apa juga. Pick up.
You fled from Skalitz? How did you manage that?
Ngantuk ya lu?
How ill-mannered.
Oh.
Sorry. Waduh. Eat from pot. Wine. Bersih semua, ambil. Aku ambil semua. Coba aku mau makan sesuatu. Gimana tadi? Bukan ke atas ya, bawah. Cheese, aku makan lagi cheese. Eat cheese. Oh, god. Gitu caranya. Makan lagi. Kenyang, tinggal tidur. Gimana sih? Lima. Ya, no. Naik. Lo kok keluar? Oh, gue bisa ketiduran. Loh. Bisa mati gue ini kalau kurang tidur. Apa aku jadi jalan-jalan di sini, guys? Naik. Mana gue? Lihat. Private area. Yo, in private area. Pacar gue. Wait. Tenang, jangan dulu tidur guys. Wait. Kan. Balik lagi. Mana guys? Tempatnya di mana? Ini. Start 1 hour. Jam guys. Sampai 6 jam nggak? Report it immediately. Understood? Mantap guys. Weh, suruh buka sepatu loh kamu.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either.
Yeah.
I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you.
And you are in love with me, do you?
You're welcome.
Kamu gendut perutnya.
Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
Istrinya itu.
I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it.
Agresif guys.
If you feel like
Aku merasakannya itu loh. Jangan bilang lu tidur bareng sama dia pagi banget.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
The rest of my life.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride.
You must
You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Oh.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
Awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harville punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city. There was something going on. And now, we're here.
Yeah.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Curhat. Ternyata Putri juga perlu curhat.
Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Tidur. Hari itu bapaknya meninggal, guys. Yatim, guys. Kalau di Indonesia kan yatim piatu ya. Piatu itu nggak ada, guys, istilah piatu. Nggak ada istilah piatu dalam Islam. Yatim. Kehilangan ayah. Nggak punya foto bapak lu ya? Bangun.
Henry, wake up.
So sad.
You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Batuan. Ada apa yang bisa dibawa? Torch. Very issue. I don't have a lockpick. Okay. Itu nyala dong.
Don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, you understand?
Oh, bukan di sini kayaknya. Yes, understand. Sorry, sir. I have a wrong way. I think it's a wrong way, sir. Mine. Oh. Wow, pasti ini loh. Oh, I know. Aku sih itu, aku ada di atas ini. Kan katanya private area ya, guys. Sakit, guys. Stamina gue langsung berkurang ya. Wow, sangat banyak lekak-lekuk ya. Sangat luas, mantap. Ya, langsung aja ke sini. Ini depan castle-nya mana sih, guys? Mana dia? Sini. Sini. Oh ini loh, tempat-tempatnya itu ya. Ini mah tempat tidurnya orang-orang kayanya, bos. Yang situ, bos. Bahaya lu. To the ladders. Naik ke atas. Ah, nggak ada tempatnya.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, you.
Are you deaf?
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle!
Oh, ngapa-ngapain, guys? Itu masukkan ini. Naik ke sini. Bener banget ke sini, guys.
Surrender! Paul, you'll have to answer for your law breaking. Give it up already. I'm warning you, give yourself up. Ah, shit. Leave me be. You've been lurking around where you don't belong and ignoring warnings. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
This is surely no way to treat one of Sir Radzig's men. I dread to think what he'll do when he finds out.
Try your fairy tales on someone else.
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
You'll still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail.
Jail? Alright, let's go and get it over with quick.
Just the accommodation for you. Get moving.
You're free to go.
What? Are you serious?
Sir Divish doesn't want our hero locked up.
Great.
Go then, you fucker.
Mau ke sana tapi gimana caranya? Harus muter ya? Udah bener tadi guys, aku tuh selalu lupa untuk kau menghadap ke sana.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over.
Orang dari mana datang?
Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a call made right there now.
Bianca ada nggak? Mati ya Bianca ya? Atau yang talk to Captain Robert? Udah.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the walk.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Apa sih? Marker, oh bisa guys marker.
Weren't you giving an order? You'll never make a soul. You can't obey one simple word.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Christ be praised.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why'd you ask?
He must be a fine lord. Takes such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make the skin crawl.
I see. What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why'd you ask?
He must be a fine lord. Takes such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
Literally.
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make the skin crawl.
I see.
May the Lord watch over you. Good day to you. What do you need?
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I was surprised, all right. I'm glad them people were saved, though. I'm just as glad it weren't Sigismund. For sure he'll come here in the end, too. But now at least we've got time to get ready for him.
Maybe he'll leave Talmberg be.
Maybe, maybe not. Could be he was only out to get Sir Radzig, because he's Wenceslas's hetman. And Skalitz is a rich town, so there was plenty of loot for the taking. 2 birds with 1 stone. So he might be satisfied and leave us alone.
Reckon we'll see soon enough, one way or the other.
By the way, Henry. It is Henry, ain't it? I was sorry to hear about your parents. They've gone on to better things. God be with you.
My respects to you.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk managing to slip away like that?
I can't imagine how they did it. The more I think about it, they was either blessed, or Sigismund's mercenary army ain't up to much. When you're on campaign, keep watch no matter how much you piss them off. If any of us make such a cock-up, Sir Robard will flare his skin up our backs.
You only say that because you never saw them attack.
Aye. Well, it's a shame your folks couldn't be saved.
Is Sir Robard really that tough?
Tough? Aye. But he's fair. He's a veteran of many a campaign, so he knows warcraft.
I believe it.
Farewell.
Aku ketahuan ya? Terang aja dia. Ini untuk skip gimana skip?
What the?
Gimana cara skip waktu guys? Lima. Ya sudah. Apa nih? Wow. Wadaw, wadidah.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Gak tahu ngomong apa. Balik.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Sudah selesai. Aman. Bury your loved one in Scarlet. Talk to her, but get a horse.
Good health to you.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these Cumans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Power and money.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Never mind foreign soldiers. Where you said yourself, you don't believe a word Vilma says. So horrible foreign soldiers. Then with the strength, and that's how it'll stay.
Aye, but
no buts.
Everything will be all right. Got it?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Never to lend money to kin. It's always a nuisance.
That's just what I said to him.
God be
Oh?
with you. How'd he take that?
Did you hear such a thing?
Bangunan ini ya.
Everything points to it, can't you see? More harvest, and now we've armies invading and pillaging us.
Them crewmen.
And we have two popes.
Anyway, you said yourself you
They say they can take a man down with an arrow. 10 kills.
What was that?
Jesus Christ be praised. Farewell.
Lagi habis guys waktunya. Jadi kita tidur dulu aja. Shoot buat ngeset. Apa ya? Lihat dulu lah buat ngeset 1 jam aja. Setting. Oke. Itu aja guys. Bye bye guys.